What I originally came here to talk about was Mr. Seiden's attempted appointment to the CPRB. And I'm ashamed that city leaders won't actually come out and say who they appointed or who they nominated. And I want to correct that it is actually a nomination. It says that in the city code, that the commissioners are nominating somebody. So the idea that somebody would nominate Josh Seiden to a position on the CPRB, a board that's supposed to oversee bias with the police, somebody who let his bias show repeatedly in his own office and got fired because of it, because his behavior escalated out of control. And now he wants to come back and make all amends and serve. What has it been? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Seriously?
Before anybody continues, can we please stop the cross chatter? Thank you. I didn't want to interrupt anyone, but between people, I just wanted to make that known. Thank you.
All right, my name is Dr. Justin Spees, and it's really me. It's not Josh Seiden dressed up in a wig. Notice he was here earlier trying to plead his case to you guys. He was fired for impersonating me while on the clock there at the district attorney's office. And I'm sure you like that, Amber Sellers. You nominated him to be on the Community Police Review Board after he had been fired for that obvious and clear bias towards me.
Can you
already discussed boards and commissions, sir?
So how come you didn't stop Michael just a minute ago and he was speaking about it there, Amber? Because I called you out as the one that nominated Josh despite his clear bias towards me, towards the community. I mean, put yourself in my position there, Amber.
Point of order.
I see you're wearing a large yellow shirt right there and some ridiculously oversized glasses there.
Sir.
What if he put on a big old yellow shirt, stuffed it with pillows, put on some ridiculous glasses and started stuffing his face with some food?
There's seats on the other side of the booth.
All right.
And it was all caught on camera. And then I was up there at...
Sir, this is your warning.
What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
Sure.
What was the point of order for? What have I done wrong?
Mayor.
What am I not allowed to talk about now?
Sherry's trying to talk.
Yeah, sure.
The business of the commission? Okay, so you, Amber Sellers, as a commissioner, nominated Josh Seiden to a position up here. Is that germane enough?
Sir, this is your warning. If you can...
What? Okay, Bart, explain to me how I am not being germane right now, please.
Sherry, well...
Mayor.
Yes.
Typically, commission items is when you don't take public comment on an item, you've historically allowed folks to comment on that during public comment. You did not take public comment on nominations.
Okay. All right. So continue. Your time has been paused. You still have approximately a minute and 45.
Okay, so like I was saying, put yourself in my position there, Amber Sellers. You're wearing a large, oversized yellow shirt and some ridiculously oversized glasses and some fake hair, I imagine, whereas mine's real. And let's say Seiden put that big-ass yellow shirt on and stuffed it with pillows, put some ridiculous glasses on and a wig, and started stuffing his face with food.
There's seats on the other side of the booth.
And did it while he was a district attorney down there. And then I was commissioner and sat up there and I said, oh, he's been fired for doing that, but I'm going to appoint him. How would you feel about that, Amber? Would you see the clear bias, especially from someone as the deputy DA that prosecuted me for bullshit fucking charges? while looking the other way as I get attacked in the streets of Lawrence, and I come in here and tell you guys about it, you don't do a fucking thing either? Do you think you would still nominate him there, Amber? Do you think you'd nominate him still? And do you think you guys would find your courage when you're asked by LJ World, Lawrence Times, to say who did it instead of, oh, I don't know who it was. It was Amber Sellers. It's been reported on, not by these losers, LJ World and Lawrence Times, but it's been reported on. So what do you say, Amber? Do you see that bias in there?
Sir, can you please stop the cross chatter?
And Seiden comes up here and wants to talk about, how he wants to work with the community to right his wrongs.
Evening, Commission. My name is Josh Seiden. I just wanted to talk about my application to be on the Community Police Review Board. Obviously, I've created controversy that resulted in my departure from the Douglas County District Attorney's Office. I own that. I acknowledge that. I want to talk about my commitment to community service and public service. Prior to my time in the DA's office, I was a sole practitioner representing the indigent accused for 10 years. I was essentially a public defender, but I was self-employed. I was doing it on my own. The DA's office, I proudly worked for this community. One of the things I did there was I worked on the Brady Giglio policy, which is especially germane to the work of the CPRB. And it was something where there were difficult conversations that had to be had. We had to sit down with the Lawrence Police Department, the district attorney and I. We had to talk with Chief Lockhart. We had some difficult conversations. But we had those conversations and we made it work. The Lawrence Police Department was amenable to working through those issues with us. And as you all know, policy making is hard. Implementation is hard. This board has not gotten off the ground. The reason I applied was because I believe I am someone who can get this board off the ground. I can have those difficult conversations. We created and formulated a working policy. I can do that for the city here. And when you've made some mistakes, what a better way to get right with the community than to serve that community? I'm here. I'm part of this community. I'm not going anywhere. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your service. I thank you for your consideration.
It's interesting. He didn't even bother to apologize to me. The guy that he did this to. And if you want to know more about his bias, look up Justice for Lucy. Widely reported.
Time, sir.
Where's your wig, Josh?
You think that gets you off the hook, man? Come in and plead your case like that?
Where's your wig, Josh?